with your weak-ass females in these movies?
Here we go.
Yay! Welcome! Welcome to our yoga class. We hope you are doing well, and we are so glad that you are here sharing your practice with us today. We got blocks and we got some blankets. So maybe you want to gather those items and let's get started. How do we feel, guys?
We need some yoga.
Yeah! I think I do too. Maybe you also need some yoga. So like I said, we are so glad that you are here. We have our lovely Nina and our lovely Francesco. And let's begin. Let's sit up nice and tall. Let's chant Om together. Deep breaths in. Let's start by winding the torso around. Why? Because I like this. It helps you kind of tune in to your body. Maybe we're observing parts that feel achy or stiff, and that's okay. We're just observing them without any judgment. Maybe we're adding pauses, aspects of the neck or the shoulder, really getting into those stiff spots. Trying to create a little softness within the body, maybe also within the mind. Maybe there's stiffness in our mind or agitation in the mind. See if we can put those off into a little drawer, close it up, and just be here now. Good. And let's come back to center. Nice long torsos. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, we're folding, we're hinging from the hips. Good. Belly button gets closer to the thighs as your shoulders resist away from the floor. You can release your hands to the mat. And we're making sure our bum, our dupa, our tushy is super glued to the ground. Good. And we're allowing each exhalation to melt us a little further, taking nice full deep breaths, letting everything soften, holding it. 3, 2, and release. Come back up to center. Excellent. Let's put our fingers behind us. Our palms behind us, our fingers facing towards our bum. And we're just going to bring the sternum towards the sky. Good, see if you can squeeze those shoulder blades together and down your back. You have a nice long neck as we're reaching our sternum towards the sky. Give yourself 2 full deep breaths here. Expanding the lungs and the ribs as much as you can in this position. Good. And release. Excellent. Let's change our feet. So whichever one is on top, put it on the bottom. Whichever one is in front, put it in the back. And start winding the torso around. We are making this your own. Adding aspects of the neck and the shoulders. Tuning in to the breath. We're almost trying to observe our thoughts. What's running through our minds right now? See if we can just observe it. Oh, we hear some cracks and creaks over here. Maybe you got some cracks and creaks too. It's good. Let out that tension. Good. let's come back to center. Nice long torsos, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're folding forward, hinging from the hips. Good, navel gets closer to the floor as your shoulders resist away. Your choice, keep your knees there, or your hands can release to the floor. Sorry, hands can stay on your knees or it can release to the floor. Good. Your bottom is super glued to the mat. Give me 2 full breaths here. See if those exhalations can release you any further towards the floor. Holding it, but not the breath. 3, 2, and release. Coming back to center. Excellent. Let's walk our left fingertips down to the side. Good, and we're gonna have our right hand come up and over. I want both hips on the mat. So sometimes we kind of do this. Keep this right hip on the mat. Good, sternum towards the sky. Sternum towards the sky. It's like a little gentle twist as both hips are super glued on the floor. Holding it. Good. And go ahead, release. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, walk your right fingertips down. Have this arm come up and over, and then this little rotation. Sternum towards the sky. Good. Both hips are on the mat. Deep breaths in. 3, 2, and releasing, coming back to center. Excellent. Let's move on all fours. On our hands and knees. So what I want fingers spread nice and wide, hands directly below our shoulders, knees hip width distance apart, directly below our hips. Let's do some cat-cow right here. So we're inhaling, navel towards the floor, we're untucking our sitting bones, lifting our chin. Exhale, chin to chest, navel towards the sky. Inhale, navel towards the floor, untucking our sitting bones. Exhale, chin to chest. So I want you to keep doing this at your own pace. If there's any sensitivity in the knees, you can always put a blanket under the knees. What I really like is the full range of motion. I want you to really exaggerate each ending point of this pose, the furthest that you possibly can go in each direction. Good, a couple more. And back to center. Excellent. I think we have our handy dandy blocks near us, and we're gonna sit back in Vajrasana. So we can either sit on the block like this, we don't have to have a block, we can have different levels, and I want us to bring, nope, we're gonna do the neck first. Let's do some neck stuff. Excellent. So we're in this position. You may wanna lift the skin of your knees. Sounds really funny, but lifting them, and maybe your little dupa here. Maybe get to know yourself. We're lifting the undeveloped muscle back there. Excellent. We're sitting up nice and tall, and we're gonna have the right ear to the right shoulder, and place this right hand on top. Excellent. Both shoulders away from the ears. You're allowing gravity, the weight of this arm to deepen this stretch. We're allowing the breath to be smooth and fluid. One more. Full breath in, a nice, slow release. Out. Good. Release. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring this left hand up and place it on top. Good. Bring this right shoulder away from the ear. And allow the these nice, smooth, deep breaths. Deepen the stretch. One more full breath in. Nice, smooth, steady. Exhale. Good. And release back to center. Excellent. Let's turn our chin to the left. Excellent. Top of the head towards the camera side. Beautiful. Come back to center. Top of the head away from your screen. Yes. Good. Back to little profile. Chin to chest. Chin to chest. Chin to chest. Give me a couple little necklaces to this side. Necklace to the other side. And then we're meeting at the opposite side. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice long torso. Inhale. Top of the head towards the screen. Good. Back to profile. Top of the head away from the screen. Good. Shoulders move away from the ears. Maybe we're feeling a stretch all along the opposite side of the neck. Good. Holding it. And back to profile, chin to chest. Give me 3 little necklaces to the one side, to the other, and now back to center. Back to center. Perfect. Let's grab our blanket. Yes, or your strap. A blanket or a strap. I'm just gonna use my scarf because it's available. I don't know, and I don't have to fold it then.
I'm gonna bring a scarf next week.
Yeah,
just
right?
in case. You never know.
Just in case. You never know. And if you get cold, it's a good, double duty here. All right. So we're here. We have something, a tie, a belt, a blanket, whatever. Excellent. And we're gonna start with it on our lap. We're holding it. We're gonna start kind of wide. You'll feel it. I want nice, even sort of ups and downs. So we're starting sort of wide. Excellent. Let's begin. Inhale. Up over the head, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Exhale all the way down. Good. So we want it to be nice and smooth. So if you were doing one of these, you gotta go a little wider. Good. Let's go all the way up. And release down. Good. If that felt too easy or like nothing at all, you can bring your hands in a little closer together. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. How about 2 more? We can do this. You can even inch your fingers in if you want a little bit more of a challenge. And try and just maybe bring all of your attention to your shoulder girdle, your shoulder socket, and feel the humerus bone rotating around there. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. And hold it right here at the down position. And I want us to really lift the sternum, squeeze our shoulder blades together. Good. And let's hold it like this for 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Throw this off to the side. Great. Let's throw this block off to the side. Maybe not too far, because I might have you use it later. Not too far. And we'll wait back on all 4s. Excellent. We are here. Fingers spread nice and wide. I can't stress that enough. And I can't stress your middle fingers parallel to each other. Good. We're tucking these toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up and back. Downward dog. And go ahead, bicycle this dog out. Maybe you haven't done downward dog for 2 weeks. And that's okay. There's no judgment. Maybe your hamstrings don't like you right now, and that's okay. Good. Yeah, we have to take socks off. So good, go ahead, bicycle it out. Give that neck a gentle shake. Yes, a gentle shake. No, really let go of anything that isn't serving you anymore. Any tension, any mental stress or tension. Just kind of let it fall out of the crown of your head. Good. Excellent. We're still bicycling it. Maybe we're feeling it in our calves and our Achilles heels and our hamstrings and the back of our knees. We're just bicycling it out. That's what we're doing. Excellent. One more. Good. Come back to a nice stationary dog. Nice stationary dog. Excellent. Come to your knees. Back to your knees. And we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to take this right hand and just bring it through the left side. Have that right shoulder come on the mat. Good. This left hand, we're pressing into the mat. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pushing into that left hand to deepen this twist. From the belly, the rib cage, the sternum. Give me one more here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, pressing into that left hand, deepening this twist. Good. And back to center. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Left hand through the right side. That left shoulder's on the mat. We're getting it cozy. This right hand, I'd love it at a nice 90-degree angle as we inhale, lengthen. Creating length in the spine before we twist. And we're twisting first from the belly, the rib cage, the sternum, then the collarbone, then the neck, then the eyes. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen this twist. Good. And release. Coming back to center. Excellent. We're going to come onto our forearms here. And we're going to bring our palms together. And we're going to walk our elbows out. And we're going to see if we can place our forehead on the mat. Good. So our tushies are still kind of up in the air. It's almost as if your armpits are opening to the floor, if that makes sense. Or maybe you're like a little shark fin here. Good. We are holding it here. See if you can release the torso any more towards the floor, deepening this stretch. Give me one more breath here. Excellent. Back to center. Good. We're back on all fours. Let's tuck the toes under. We're inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, lifting up and back into downward dog. Beautiful. Let's start with our left side today. Let's lift our left leg nice and high towards the sky. Toes, knees, hips pointing down, holding it. Good. Release it down. We're going to do the other side, a little lift. Inhale. Exhale, lifting the right leg nice and high towards the sky. Toes, knees, hips pointing down, holding it. Good. Release. Now the left again. And we're going to float through a little lunge. After, so left leg nice and high towards the sky. Good. Inhale. Exhale, knee into chest, and bring this foot in between our palms. Good. Take a breath here. Exhale the torso up. Good. Engaging the arms, palms facing each other. Almost these pinkies moving towards the back of the room as we move our shoulders away from our ears. Good. Sounds funny, but let's see if we can bring this hip towards the screen side. Excellent. We're holding it here. We're softening. 3, 2, and we're going to release this back knee on the mat. Maybe hands onto the hips and release this back knee down. Excellent. Sorry, I'm a little maybe out of routine doing different things today. Good. We're here. We're going to shift the hips back. Shift the hips back. Good. We're gonna work this knee in the direction of straight. Good. But it can be a little bent. What I want is it almost at the same level as your other hip. Good. We're just here. If a block is close, you can grab it, or you don't have to. I won't keep you here that long. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're gonna rock back forward. Place both hands firm on the mat. Tuck that back toe in. Inhale. Exhale. Up and back. Downward dog. Excellent. Good. Give that neck a gentle shake. Yes. A gentle shake. No. Don't let anything hang out that doesn't really serve you. Good. We are breathing. Let's float through a little vinyasa together before we do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Into plank. Nice, strong, sturdy planks. Inhale. Exhale down. Yes.
Yes,
Chaturanga.
yes,
Chaturanga. Into some form of cobra. Good. And back into child's pose. Let's move into child's pose. Good. Let's have your tushy, your bum, go all the way to your heels. And your hands can be in front of you, to the side, behind you. Good. And we're breathing. Maybe we're tuning into the sound of the breath. Maybe we're lengthening our exhalations. Trying to bring all of your awareness inside your body. Be here now. One more full breath in. Good. Let's come to the other side. Let's do the other side. So we're back onto all fours. We're tucking these toes under. Inhale, exhale, lifting up and back. Good. Right side now. Right leg. Lifting up to the sky. Toes, knees, hips pointing down. We're holding it, but not the breath. Inhale, exhale, knee to chest. Step this foot in between the palms. Good. Take a deep breath here. We're going to lift up into a high lunge. Inhale, exhale, lifting up. Good. Engage the arms. Pinkies reaching towards the back of the room. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Both hips towards your screen side. Beautiful. I'm distracting you, holding this high lunge. Excellent. 3, 2, and place your hands on the hips. Lower this back knee down. Nice and easy, nice and easy. We can do this, we can do this. Perfect. Once we have contact, we are shifting the hips back, front leg moving towards straight. Just a little tiny hinge forward. You can keep your hands on the floor or your hips. You decide what feels best. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend this front knee. Place the hands firm on the mat. Tuck that back toe in. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg meets the left. Downward dog. Good. Let's go through this little vinyasa together. I'll give you a little rest in child's pose. You're doing great. Doing great. Shake out that neck. Give me a yes or no. Good. Make sure there is no tension hanging out. Good. As we shift into plank. Yes. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Some form of cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale back. Child's pose. We are making this child's pose our own. You can do different configurations. We see Francesco over here. Oh, they're both doing shark fins now.
No, are we?
Oh, that's so cute. They were both doing something different, and then then they both started doing little shark fins at the same time. But that's great. You decide what feels good. Maybe they have achy shoulders today. Maybe you do too. Good. They could be out to the side. They could be behind your back. What I want is you to have awareness on the breath. Sounds funny, but maybe we're feeling the air striking our nostrils before it comes in and expands the lungs and the belly, before there's a pause and a retention, before there's the nice, smooth, lengthy exhalation. Understanding the cyclical nature of the breath. One more full breath in. A nice, smooth, steady breath out. Challenge for you. It's a baby challenge. We're gonna do a 3-legged downward dog, but instead of lifting, Nina looked at me like,
Wait, what?
What? You didn't tell me about this before we started. I didn't. I'm springing this on them. So I'm springing it on you too. Good. So it's like a 3-legged dog, but we're gonna do it with one hand instead of legs. So maybe I'll just come here. We're gonna inhale. Come up into downward dog, and I just want us to bring our hand and see if we can reach our ankle, and then we're going to see if we can reach a little bit further, and then coming back. Okay, so it's like a reach. We're here looking under our armpits, and then see if we can just twist a little bit more, and then coming back. Feels really good on the shoulders. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you like it. And it's great for maybe arm strength. You really gotta grip the floor. So really like you're a gecko. You're really pressing into the floor with your fingertips. Good, we're on all fours. We're inhaling. We're exhaling, lifting up and back. Downward dog. Good, maybe we're giving the little neck a gentle shake. Yes, a gentle shake. No. And you're gonna grip your right fingertips into the mat so much as you lift your right hand up. Did I say that right? Yeah, right hand up, left hand, gripping fingertips. Good, reach for your ankle. Yeah, just reach for your ankle. Yeah, use your core, everything's super duper engaged. Good, 3, 2, see if you can twist any more, sternum to the side. 3, 2, good, back to center, all fours. Oh, you got it, you did it. Good, we're here, good. Come on to the knees. Go back into child's pose before we do the other side. Good. Deep breath in. Nice smooth exhalations. Good. Back to center. Back to all fours. If you gotta wipe off some sweat, clamminess off your hands, feel free to do so. Good. We're inhaling. Exhale, lifting up and back, downward dog. Good, now we have our right fingertips. We're pressing into the mat, left hand lifts up off the ground, works towards that right ankle. Good, 3, 2, inhale, lengthen, exhale. See if you could do a little turn, sternum towards the side of the room. 3, 2, good, come back. Good, all fours, and child's pose. Good job. Did we manage that? Mm-hmm. Excellent. I hope you did at home too. It wasn't so bad. Good. We're allowing sitting bones to get closer to the floor. Maybe you can imagine me giving you an adjustment, since we can't do adjustments these days. Pressing under the hips, allowing the hips to melt closer to the floor. Good. Give me one more full deep breath here. Excellent. And coming back to center. Good. We're going to do a little warrior 2 on each how it goes. We're on all fours. We're tucking our toes under. We're inhaling. Exhaling, lifting up and back, downward dog. Let's lift our left leg. Let's start with the left today. We always start with the right. Left leg, nice and high. Almost open your hips to the side of the room. So knees, toes, hips to the side of the room. Good, inhaling. Exhale, knee comes into the chest. We're stepping that left foot all the way through. Good, this back foot, we are going to spin at a 90-degree angle and allow this torso to come up. Good. So, if your hips were headlights on a car, they are facing towards this side. Excellent. This knee, it wants to collapse in, but you're not going to let it, are you? We want this knee right over these ankles. Good. Excellent. Let's engage these arms. Palms facing up. You can raise them towards the sky, shoulder height, and then palms pointing down. Good. Gazing over this middle finger. Excellent. This is an external rotation, so maybe we're feeling these two forces pulling away from each other. Good. We're here. Let's inhale. Exhale, take this front arm, raise it towards the sky. Good. Let's come back to center. Good. Let's do that again. It's going to be just like a little movement. We're inhaling, coming back to center. Good. One more time. Inhale up. Back to center. This time just pull like I'm pulling on your fingertips. Just reaching towards the screen. Good. And now coming back. So we're moving away from the screen. Almost reaching with that back arm. Good. Excellent. Let's come back to center. Hold it for just maybe 2 breaths. Yeah, we can do this for 2 breaths. Well, your front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Good. One more breath. Excellent. Let's release these hands down. Let's pivot on this back foot. And we're coming forward. Palms reaching towards the mat. And the left leg meets the right. Downward dog. Let's flow through this little vinyasa together. Excellent. So we're shifting into plank. Nice, strong, sturdy planks. Exhale down, chaturanga, into some form of cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale back, child's pose. Take a breath here. Allow all your attention, your awareness to focus back on the breath and the rise and fall of the belly. Allowing each exhalation to bring you closer to a state of contentment and focus. Good. Let's do the other side. Let's come back to center. Back to all fours. Tuck those toes under. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting up and back. Good. Now we have the right leg nice and high towards the sky. Hips, toes, knees to the side of the room. Good. If you want to give your toes a little wiggle for fun, feel free. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Knee into the chest, and we're stepping this foot through. Good. This back foot, it's at a 90-degree angle. Good, as we helicopter the torso up. Excellent. So again, this knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, and it's not collapsing in. We're resisting it out. Good. Let's palms facing up to shoulder height, and then palms facing down. And we're gazing over this middle finger. Excellent. It sounds funny, but between each foot, like the front foot and the back foot, there's a relationship between them. See if you are putting equal weight into the front foot as you are into the back foot. And if that is way too much and your mind is spinning, just turn it off and forget I ever said anything to you. If it doesn't make sense. Or you can think, oh, am I leaning into my front leg, or am I just putting all my energy into my back? Are they equally distributed? Good. I'm also trying to distract you right now. Good. Front arm towards the sky. Inhale. Good. Back to center. Back to warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Back to Virabhadrasana 2. Good. One more time. Inhale up. And Virabhadrasana 2. As I pull on those fingertips, I'm pulling. Good. And come back where I'm pulling on those back fingertips. Good. And let's come out of this nice and safely. You can bring your hands to your hips. Pivot on this back foot, so toes pointing towards me. Palms on the mat. Front leg meets the back. Downward dog. Excellent. Give that maybe neck a gentle shake, no, a gentle shake, yes. Maybe you want to bicycle these feet out. Excellent. Let's float through this little vinyasa together. I'm going to give you a little child's pose at the end. You're doing great. Cool downs are near. Good. We're shifting. Nice, strong, sturdy planks. Tuck that core under. Inhale. Exhale down. Chaturanga. Some form of cobra. Good. Exhale back into child's pose. Choosing a position that feels good to you. Arms again, I'll give you options. Arms can be up in the front, to the side, behind you, on your back. Palms together for a little shark fin. You move in whatever position feels comfortable for you. What I want is the softness in the mind, softness in the breath and the body. With each exhalation, there's a softening. With each exhalation, any big tension is being removed. And hold it here for one more breath. Full, steady, calm breath in. And a nice, smooth, steady breath out. Let's come back to center. Excellent. We're gonna grab our block. We're gonna move into triangle pose, Trikonasana.
We were really far away, so we were crawling to get a block.
Or I can back up. I don't know. Let's do this.
Okay.
Maybe I
But
keep
somehow
going
I
forward.
started here and I ended up over there.
Did you? Good, maybe a good shoulder stretch. Really scooting it back. Okay, so we have a handy dandy block, book, can, good, something. We're gonna move into this Trikonasana. And maybe you know it. Maybe we could just do it all together. And I'll come to the side. No problem. Don't worry. We're here. So let's do it all together. We're going to be all in all fours. We're going to tuck our toes under. We're inhaling. Exhaling up and back into downward dog. Good. Let's lift our left leg again, nice and high towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Bring this knee into chest and foot in between our palms. Good. Same like before, we're spinning this back leg. It's at a 90-degree angle, and we're placing our block right in the inside of this leg, or inside of this foot. Yes, that's your foot. Good. And we're lifting the torso up. Good. Hips are pointing towards the side of the room, or if you've shifted. Good. And we're going to straighten this front leg. Excellent. Shoulders towards the side, hips towards the side. The knee is engaged. It's not locked. There is a difference. Good. We're going to inhale, palms towards shoulder height. Good. Palms towards the ceiling to shoulder height, then palms facing down. Excellent. We're inhaling. Exhale. We're going to sway to the side, working to stack our shoulders, and we're going to reach this block. Good. You can place this block right under your shoulders if you like. Good. So you are like a little triangle now. The opposite arm is almost stacked from the other arm. Good. Breathing into this pose. Feeling the length that's happening in the side body. Good. Maybe the softness. Excellent. So your choice, if we're on the highest level of the block, or our can, or our book, maybe we want to stay here. If we feel like we might want to go a little further today and there's no tension here, we can explore what it feels like to go to another level of the block. As long as we are still breathing, if you didn't hold the breath on me, and there isn't more tension in the body. So only if the body is naturally allowing yourself to go a little further. Good. Holding it. 3, 2, and go ahead, bend this front knee. We're shifting up, back into warrior 2. Good. Front knee is bent. Excellent. Let's straighten this leg. And we're going to pivot on the foot. So toe coming back. And maybe, because then they're going to be facing backwards. I got a little problem. Maybe they could just hop towards the same direction that I am. Does that make sense? They're looking at me like, what do you want me to do?
Like
yeah! Good. I've been facing this way, but that's okay. That's okay. I like it. Good. All right, I'll take it. My mistake. So however you are on the mat. But let's take this right foot, point it forward. Yes. Perfect. Great job, models. Excellent. We're here. Let's bend the leg and let's put this block in the inside of that foot. So we have hips pointing towards me and shoulders pointing towards me. Excellent. We're inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, we are swaying, shifting to this block. Placing this block under the shoulder. Good. And we're stacking our shoulders on top of each other. Good. This right knee is engaged. It's not locked. You're not hanging into that knee. Good. Maybe we're feeling it all through the side body. Good. Nice soft breaths. The softness of the breath comes the softness of the body. Good. It's almost like a cool down, although I know I'm making you hold it, but really we are.
I don't know, I'm working hard.
Francesco says, no, this is not a cool down. You lied to me. I am working hard. Good, and that's okay. That's okay. I promise. It's softer coming. Right after this one. Good. You can stay there, or if you want to have the block move into a shorter or a different level, or you feel free to stay right at that level of the block. Good. Hold it. One more breath. We're not holding the breath. It's smooth and fluid. Good. 3, 2,
Excellent. Do we feel that in the side bodies and kind of in the hips? I love those. Good. Oh, I got an ouch from the over here. Good. Let's come out of this nice and safely. Good. So we can straighten this front leg, both toes pointing forward. You can shift your block, and then let's hop together. Or you can just kick your block. Good. Hop together. Good. Excellent. And come forward. Beautiful, guys. We're here. Place your hands on heart center. We're in a nice Tadasana. Feet are hip width distance apart. Good. Let's inhale the arms towards the sky. Exhale, folding down.
Soft knees. There's a little micro bend in the knees. We're coming up halfway, so hands on your knees or your shins. Good. Untucking the sitting bones. Little reverse swan dive. We're inhaling the arms up to the sky. Palms together, heart center. As we do it one more time, inhale, arms up to the sky, and then out, and we're folding forward. Crown of the head to the floor. Coming up halfway, hands on shins or knees or thighs. Bend the knees slightly as we lift the torso all the way up to the sky. Palms together, heart center. One more time, we're gonna move towards the floor. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Little swan dive forward. Crown of the head to the floor. Coming up halfway, hands on your shins, knees, thighs. Here, this is where we're gonna go all the way down to the ground. So bending the knees, palms on the mat, and you can step your feet back to a downward dog. Good. We're shifting into plank, nice, strong, sturdy plank. This might be the last plank we do in class, so how about we just hold it for how many seconds, guys? They're like, please just make us stop. How about 5 seconds?
Oh, that's very doable.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking, Francesco. 5 seconds is totally doable. You think 5 seconds is doable, Mia? 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Here's the release. All the way down. Yes, success. Good. I love it. Good. Come up into the forearms. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Good. On the forearms, and we're gonna bring our heels towards our bum. Good. This is easy. Yay. Are you going to the mall later? I feel like this is like the teenage girl pose. No? I feel like I should be on a pink telephone with a cord, an old school cord. Good. All right. Shoulders away from the ears. And we're tuning into our low back. How does our low back feel? If there's tension, you're just acknowledging it. There's no other thoughts that come after it, like, oh, I'm old, oh, whatever, I'm out of shape. Whatever negativity that comes in your mind, you're not allowing it. You're just observing how you feel. Good, a couple more. Your fingertips are still pressing into the mat, so we're not doing this. We're not hanging into our shoulders. We have a nice broad collarbone. Good, a couple more. And let's bring both feet up towards the sky. Maybe point the toes. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Point. Good. Flex. See if you can make a circle with your ankles in one direction. And then see if you can do it in the other direction. Yeah. Good. Excellent. Good, and let's release all the way down. You release the torso. We're seeing how that feels on the low back as we And press ourselves back into child's pose. So hands under the shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide, tuning into that low back, pressing back into child's pose. And go ahead, do a different position than you normally did today. So if the knees are together, or they were together, maybe they're apart this time. Or maybe the knees are together. Maybe you want to add a little sway or a little rock in this. I am not opposed to that. Sometimes I find a little rock very soothing and also maybe softens any tension in certain spots. Good. Cool downs are here. Shavasana is near. We're going to do maybe 1 or 2 more poses. Good. And let's come back to center. Excellent. And we're going to meet on our backs with our straps. Yes.
Should we turn sideways?
Yeah, maybe. That might be a better visual for everybody. I think I am going to use my blanket because I don't want to put my feet on my scarf. Good. So we have this little blanket. We are on our backs. And we're going to have both feet come up towards the sky. So we're first laying on our backs, and it sounds funny, but I want you to bring your shoulders away from your ears. So maybe you are squeezing your shoulder blades together and down your back. Good. Your feet are bent now, if you like, and then we can bring them up towards the sky. Excellent. Both of them. And we're going to take this strap and place it near the ball of your feet, the ball mount. Good. And I want toes pointing back towards you. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. Excellent. Keeping your shoulders on the mat. We're working these knees in the direction of straight without locking them. Good. And wherever that is, so even if we have to lower them down a little bit, although that creates more of a core exercise, doesn't it? Good, but I want the knees working towards straight without any tension in them. Good, we're inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, can you lovingly draw your feet closer to your chest without any scrunchy faces, without bending the knees, without any tension. Good. Go ahead, release. Go back to maybe like a 90-degree angle or less than a 90. Good, to soften. Good. Inhale. Exhale, draw these legs towards your chest again. Hips stay on the mat. Both hips, both shoulders, all 4 points are super glued to the mat. Good, we're gonna inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw them a little closer. Just maybe a centimeter. Good. And release. Go back to neutral. Excellent. Let's release the left leg towards the floor. We have the right leg towards the sky. Let's do it just with this right leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, just the right leg towards the chest. Toes pointing back towards you as your knee work towards straight. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Maybe a centimeter closer. Is that possible? Excellent. Good. Release this back to neutral. As you switch, bring the left to meet the right and then release the right down. Good. We're flexing these toes. Sorry, I moved this so you can see my flexed toes. Good. They're not pointed. They're coming back towards you. Good. The knee is soft. It's not locked. We're inhaling. Exhaling, drawing it closer towards your chest. Good. Shoulders away from the ears.
One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Good. Holding it, but not the breath. Good. Go ahead, release. Good. And we can release this strap. And sounds funny, but I want you to cross your legs. So maybe it's more like you're crossing your legs all the way over. Good. And then we're gonna let this left knee shift to the right. So you can bring your arms out to the side. They can give you a little more support as we allow this left knee to release towards the right side. Good. We're breathing here. If it feels good, you can even have your hand on that thigh. This last one, Shavasana, is near. I really am serious this time. Good. I'd love both shoulders working in the direction of the floor. If it comes off, I'm okay with that a little bit. I want you to feel this stretch along the side body. Holding it. 3, 2, and go ahead, release. Come back to center. You can bring the knees back up to the chest and then bring the right over the left. Good. We're inhaling. Exhaling, allowing that left leg to release towards the floor. Good. Maybe we have this left hand on that left leg. We're inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, working this right shoulder towards the ground. Good. Deepening this twist with each exhalation. One more breath. 3, 2, and you can release that left hand back to the floor if it was on the thigh. Bring both legs back to center. Uncross them. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Chin can move towards the knees or chin towards chest. You're giving yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Telling yourself how awesome you are today. Really, for reals, tell yourself how awesome you are right now. Good. Yeah. Go ahead, release all the way down, and you can move into a Shavasana. We're gonna get ready over here, so if you wanna put socks on,
Yes.
Yeah, get a little blanket, a little scarf. I'm gonna change our tunes. Maybe dim the lights as our lovely models prepare for Shavasana.
And again, I forgot to bring a vest.
Oh no! Can I give you my blanket? I can cover you up with.
I've got 2 blankets.
Oh, perfect! Just perfect.
I'll double cover myself.
We know your body temperature lowers in Shavasana. So even if you don't feel like you're really a cold person, like I am, it's nice to cuddle up. It feels cozy and warm, and I don't know, really makes your yoga practice more fulfilling, or maybe that's just my opinion. But yoga is not yoga without Shavasana. It really is not. So we need this time to allow everything to sort of calm down and simmer and settle. And I want our feet wider than hip width distance apart. Good. Arms out to the side, palms facing up. Excellent.
job is to soften. Our only job is to relax. We're allowing ourselves to feel completely grounded with each exhalation as we bring our awareness to our forehead. To our temple, and we're observing any tension in the forehead, the eyes, eye sockets. Softening any tension in our jaw and our teeth, and allowing the lips to part. Bringing your awareness to your shoulders, your shoulder sockets, your collarbone, any tension. We're allowing any tension to move down the biceps, the triceps, past your elbows, your forearms, your wrist, and completely releasing out each and every fingertip. The mind wanders, bringing it back to the rise and fall of the belly. The rise and fall of the breath. Bringing your awareness to your hips, your low back, your hip sockets. And we're observing without any judgment, observing the tension. And we're consciously giving it permission to release. hamstrings, the quadriceps, your strong, stable, healthy knees, past your shins, your calves, your ankles, and out each and every toe, allowing yourself to feel weightless yet grounded for just another minute. I'd like you to begin and wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back into the body, and then rolling over to your right side in this cozy fetal position. Using the strength of your arms, slowly push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste. Thanks for joining us. We hope you are feeling better, and we hope that you come join us again. Shanti.